So what does the Bible have to say about tattoos? I talked about this in a sermon a couple of weeks ago, and people keep coming and asking me because I never really got to the answer. It's because I wanted you to join me again here. So we looked at a few different scriptures. One of them in Leviticus, it was very clear that you should not get any tattoos. You should not write on your body in any way, shape, or form. And then we also have the scriptures in the New Testament where it talks about our body is a temple for God to dwell within. And people like to say that you shouldn't have tattoos because of that either, but that's completely taken out of context, so that also doesn't completely apply here. But what we have to understand is there is the Jewish mind, and in the Jewish mind, there are three different types of law. And there's one type of law, the works of the law, that makes you Jewish. Is the thing that the reason you would wear tassels every day, the reason that you would not shave the sides of your face if you were a man, the reason that you would eat certain things and not eat certain things, the things that would make you clean or unclean, ritual bathing or hand washing, and for the guys, circumcision. This is the big one that a lot of followers of Jesus would go as far as this and then not make a bigger commitment because, like, do I really want to make that commitment when I'm an adult to go into circumcision? So Paul here says, and he says in the New Testament, that we are no longer under the law. He's not saying that we don't need the Old Testament. He's not saying that the law of Moses, the moral laws, like you shouldn't murder, you shouldn't covet, you shouldn't lie, those type of things. He's not saying that those don't exist anymore. Those are still good to have around. And then we have the cultic law, which everything that applies to the temple. And Jesus gave us communion to help us remember the sacrifice that happened in the temple. So it seems like we're still under that one also. But when it comes later on, you read all throughout, especially in Acts, what we've been going through here at Catalyst, the apostles say you don't have to be Jewish to worship the one true God. So this is what Paul is talking about when he says we are no longer under the law that makes us Jewish. The law, the reason we have Leviticus, and it says that we cannot have tattoos. So if you are a Christian, if you are following Jesus, you are no longer under the law that says that you have to be Jewish to worship the one true God. You can actually go get a tattoo and love Jesus. Just make sure you get a good tattoo. Some of us have known this for a while. That's why we have tattoos. Some of you are looking for the answers, and I hope this helps you understand a little bit better what's going on with the scripture, what's going on with we are no longer under the law, and especially what's going on with tattoos. If you're in Greensboro, North Carolina on a Sunday at 10 a.m. and you want to come see me, we're at 532 North Regional Road. You come see me and I'll save you a seat.